He said, I believe that growth, but they had to start from the seed somewhere.
Who?
The tamarind.
It had to start from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So he said he don't put them in the ground.
My head look a hot mess. Need to wash it.
I just wet mine all over them mother. Combed it out.
I love that candle.
I said I might bevel it out. Wash it and bevel it out tomorrow. I got from work. I ain't talking about going to work. After I get out.
I said, you gonna be looking crazy. Come back home with a puffy scalp.
I don't get puffy like you.
Mine do. It started at the root.
I don't sweat like that at my root.
I sweat at the root. I need to get mine beveled out because I need to get it cut. I'm behind on the cut. Hey guys. Hello. Just talking to my mother. Hey. Hey Tracy. How are you guys? So I'm super excited to be on. We are back in full effect. We're back in full effect. We haven't done a live in a while. But we are back, y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. So I'm going to tell y'all now. Y'all better talk tonight because I've been on Facebook. I've been in my private group. And I've been on Instagram. And nobody talked at all. That's why I'm going to YouTube because my YouTube family talk. Hey, my YouTube family talk. They don't leave me hanging. They ask questions. They really interactive. So I've been bragging on y'all because y'all talk to me. Y'all don't be leaving me hanging. Everybody been leaving me hanging this week. They've been looking at me like, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm like, lies. Somebody got something to say. I've been had to get off my stuff early because nobody want to talk.
You on the group again?
Yeah, I'm about to get on another one. Yeah.
Oh, you just talking to somebody
else? I'm on live. I'm on YouTube.
How you gonna be reading stuff on YouTube?
I just wanted to see what they were talking about. I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Hello. What been going on with y'all?
Why you can't get them talk?
This time, mate. You said working. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do for a living? Oh, you're a manager at Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah, I know y'all been busy, since since Popeye's been trying to like up y'all. I don't even like Popeyes. I think it's so nasty. And they slow. And everybody in there got an attitude problem. I don't like Popeyes. I never have. I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Hey, Belize, I hope you had a great day. I did. I had a really good day. Today, I got up and put my kids on the bus. And after I did that, I had everything organized pertaining to the kits. As y'all know, I launched the Power Kits, which is AKA an Outbreak Kit. So I'm still like getting all the logistics for it and working everything out. I will tell y'all, don't let nobody ever fool you to think they got it all together when they launch a product, because they typically don't. You still be doing stuff in the background as you launch that product. But I'm still like, I have literally got all the logistics done pertaining to labels and all that stuff like that, and the quality that I want in the labels. So I got all that handled today, and I ain't gonna lie, they pooped me out. So I took a nap, and now I'm up talking to you guys. I've been on lives and stuff and talking to people throughout the day. Just wanted, as we start this weekend, I want to just come and talk to y'all. So what are y'all doing? I know a lot of you guys are not in the United States, but if you're in the United States, what are you doing for Labor Day? What are you doing for Labor Day weekend? I'm doing homework. As y'all know, I'm in a doctorate's program right now. And a sister got to do her homework. Like, I got a lot of reading to do. Okay, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Like last week work, like reading. And I had an assignment. I did it, but I still got to do it. Oh my God, what are you studying? I am getting my EDD and and community care and counseling with a focus in traumanology. Traumanology. So yeah, y'all girl gonna be a doctor on trauma. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So basically, I will assist individuals. If anybody deal with anything trauma or they're quote unquote, I can be a trauma therapist. That's what I can be. That's what I am to y'all already. Thank you, Tracy. Keep me in your prayers. Yeah, it is. It's very fitting, right? It's very fitting. Hey, sweetie, how are you? It's very fitting, and we need more of that in our community. Can you be my doctor? For your trauma, that's pretty much it. I am not a medical doctor, of any sort. I still have like this program is like 3.5 years. I have to do a dissertation and everything. I don't have to go anywhere. Everything's completely online, but I still have a dissertation, which I picked my title in December. No, I picked my title in October. I started new classes, and I'll go into picking my topic and all this stuff. So, I really want to, my topic, and I'm going to tell y'all kind of like my topic is on, I really want to talk about how herpes or STDs causes trauma, or how it causes psychological distress, and kind of break down how that causes issues. And I also want to talk about how it can also cause risky behavior from that point on. As much as we think, oh, this happened to me, sometimes we get a little bit more risky after this happened to us, because it's like, well, I ain't got nothing to lose now, or, people get into denial or just get angry and end up putting themselves in more dangerous situations, or put yourself in more dangerous situations because you don't feel like anybody accepts you. So you'll start dealing with abuse and, and things of that nature. So I know he says it's a really good topic because it really does. It does. It really does. And I think it's something we need to talk about, especially across the board for STDs or STIs, because so many people they get traumatized from that. And it also can change how they date and how they interact, and what they put up with and things like that. So I think it's gonna be a good topic. I just got to figure out how to word it, but I have many friends who are doctors or in their doctorate's program, so that makes my life so much easier. It makes my life easier to have the support from people around me who already did it. Yeah, who already did it. What else? Like, what are y'all doing? Hey, sweetie, how are you? So, what are you guys doing this weekend? So, y'all know I'm studying. What are y'all doing? Anybody doing anything in particular? People going out of town? Are you cooking out? Going to the pool? Like, what y'all doing? Y'all chilling at the house, just happy you off? Like, are you even off? Some people, Labor Day don't matter. You still got to work. Depending on, do you travel to Las Vegas? I have been to Las Vegas. I haven't traveled there pertaining to what I do, my profession, no. But I have been in Las Vegas, but that's when I was in college. But I haven't been back since. My goal is to travel more for sure. Girl, Chick-fil-A ain't. Don't stop. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Chick-fil-A don't care. I want to know, how many hours do you work in a week? I know it's kind of personal, but I wonder how many hours you work in a week. Because I know y'all off on Sundays, so I wonder what your hours are. Since y'all are off, you're off 50. That's a lot. That's a lot. 50 a week? Ooh-wee. I'm not doing anything, just work. I'm not off until next Friday. What do you do? Share me what you do. Yes, I am single. Um, you said I'm trying to go back to school in the fall. What do you want to go to school for? What do you want to go to school for? Nursing. Oh, that's a big shift from a Chick-fil-A manager to nursing. Or is that what you always want to do? You just end up using that, because it was good money. I mean, you got to have a job. You got to survive. You said, I work in a nursing home. Look at y'all. Y'all got each other right there. Look, 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 look. Okay. So are you a CNA? You a CNA? Or are you a nurse? Eating and relaxing. What you gonna eat? You cooking? It's I've been school off and on. I'm just working to make ends meet. Absolutely, I agree. How much longer do you have in school? How much longer do you have? Are you already in nursing program, or are you still doing your prereqs? I know a little bit about school, y'all. Been in school a lot. Got a bachelor's and a master's, so I get it. Been in school a whole lot. So I am a STN, going to school for a LPN. What's a STN? I don't know what that is. I'm learning something. A STNA. I don't know about CNAs. What is that? I know what an LPN is, a licensed practice nurse. Okay, I know that, but I don't know what a STNA is. I'm learning something. I'm all down for learning something new. You two more classes, then I'm going to apply. Okay, so you got two more prereqs before you apply for nursing school. Right. Okay, knock these two classes out. If you can try to do them online, do them online. I know it's hard with 50 hours a week. I got diagnosed while taking summer class and I dropped because I felt like I had to get myself back together, sadly. No, you did the right thing because you need to be focused. It's kind of hard dealing with this and trying to deal with something else. So I get it. When I found out I was a sophomore in college, I had just transferred to this new school and it was hard because it was, number one, a culture side. Number two, I didn't have any friends there. So it was really hard. So I get it. And then I found out my diagnosis. So it was fairly difficult. I couldn't drop off because I was in a whole nother state. I was like, oh no, we're going to finish. But at the end of the day, I get it. I do get it. But now since you're in a better state, I'll say do it. State tested nurse assistant. Oh, ain't that fancy. Okay. Okay. Learn something new every day. I never heard of that. I just heard about CNAs. My grandma had a CNA for a couple of years when she was sick. Anybody else? What y'all doing? Welcome to all the new people who coming in. We're just talking, nothing too harsh. If you have any questions, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me give me some tissue. If you have any questions, you can go right ahead and put them below. Don't be scared. This is a safe place. You can ask whatever you desire. I'm willing to answer it. If I feel like it's too personal, I would just say nope. I'm not answering that question. But typically, I'm an open book. I'm willing to answer questions that you may have. But while everybody's typing and things of that nature, I do want to give y'all some updates. As y'all know, I'll be in New York in 2 weeks, guys. September 13th and 14th, I'll be in New York. Make sure I still have about 12 tickets left, guys. I really want to sell all these tickets out because I really want to see more of you guys. I know you tell me to come out all the time, and this is your opportunity to come. So if you're in the New York area, New Jersey area, or the surrounding areas, please come out. Like, come up and see me. I would love to meet you guys, and I also would love for you guys to meet other overcomers. So make sure you get your tickets for that. And then I'll be in Houston in October from the 11th and 12th. Make sure you get your tickets for that as well. So that's your opportunities. Take those. If you're looking for natural products, or you want to give, looking for natural products, y'all know I launched the Power Kit. So take advantage of purchasing the Power Kit at my website, www.stdlifecoach.com. Or if y'all want to do any sessions, I have sessions available tomorrow. I'm doing sessions tomorrow. I have the floor open, I think from 12 to like 6 or something like that. If you want to do any sessions with me, if you're in the Atlanta area, wherever you are, if you're international, I do video chat and all that stuff. And then I'm going to be open on Monday because I'm not doing anything but homework. So if that's what you want to do, it's available to you, especially if you've been wanting to talk for a while. That's your opportunity. And also for my individuals who, quote unquote, my schedule is just weird. My schedule is weird. Reach out to me through my email, or through my website, www.stdlifecoach.com, and just, say you want to do a session, but you need to change just timing or see if I can adjust your time. I'm very flexible, guys. I understand sometimes your schedule is just like, it doesn't work within the schedule that I set. And if you need to do something later, I'm willing to work it out and things of that nature to work with you guys, if that's of need be. So please don't feel like, okay, Belize, I don't know what to do. I don't see anything that's available. My stuff is booked out 2 hours in advance. So if you hit up and you're trying to do something, it may say it's nothing there, but it really is time there. It just, I said it like that. So I give myself some leeway and prepare time. But if you reach out to me, I'm willing to stick you in wherever I can stick in, especially if I'm free. I'm willing for you to go ahead and make your payment, whatever, and I jump on the phone with you right away. So I don't want you to feel like, oh God, Belize, it don't seem like I can fit it in. No, communication is key. Just email me or contact me through social media or whatever and kind of tell me what you need, and then I'll work it with you. Okay? I'm very flexible. I'll be open to dating would you be open to dating a white guy? I would. I just recently went out with a white guy. It was pretty cool. I didn't have any issues with it. For a long time, I did. Cause I was like, I don't know about that. But I had to deal with myself pertaining to why I felt the way that I felt. But I feel like if we have a connection, what's the biggie? And I feel like he understands my culture and I can understand his, and we can commingle. I think it'd be no issue. What was the email again, please? Yes, it's overcomingthestigma@gmail.com or support@stdlifecoach.com. One or the other. Well, really, I need to start using that one. Support@stdlifecoach.com or overcomingthestigma@gmail.com. Either or. Your girl getting real official. I just got to get in the habit of saying it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody got any more questions, concerns? Just want to give y'all those updates. But I'm here to serve y'all. I'm so happy that y'all talking, because I swear, everybody been feeling like they've been ignoring me this week. I'm like, y'all don't want to talk to me. Y'all don't want to talk to me. That's how I felt. I'm like, nobody want to talk. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Any time y'all be popping. Like, everybody been quiet. Y'all hear it's quiet in my house because my kids are in their room. Super quiet. My mom was just in here. This is so cool. Look at that. Little satchel. It's my son's. Oh, hold up. Got some in here. Got it in. You got a goat in there. You said I'm single and it's been difficult for me to find a beautiful queen. Why is that? What's so difficult about finding somebody? Is it because you just can't, you're not looking in the right place? Is it because you're just not finding the right connection? What is it? Why is it difficult? Hey, boo! Hey! You up in this thing? Like, what is it? What's difficult? Also, let's talk about that. Why is it so difficult to date? Like, why do y'all believe dating is difficult? I don't think dating is difficult. I don't like to say that. I feel like you have to change your words if you want to see a different result. But why do people continue to say that dating is difficult? Because I'm meeting great people. I feel like dating is not difficult. I feel like the biggest thing is finding somebody who is on the same wavelength that you're on, have the same, beliefs that you have. They don't have to be exactly the same, but y'all still believe in the same things, that y'all can, feed each other's spirits, feed each other mind, feed each other emotionally, and that person can support you through whatever goals or anything that you may going through. Not saying that they fixing you, not saying that they are doing all those things, but at the end of that person can help you thrive and grow. But I feel like it sometimes, I think really, I ain't gonna lie, this is my like tidbit, just what I do, because I talk to so many people. Most people find dating difficult because they're not, number one, healed, and number two, they have no clue what they want. Like, you're dating from a messed up place. You're dating from a place of fear. You're dating from a place of doubt. You're dating thinking that ain't nobody out there who really is worth your time anyway because of what you experience, or you think you're going to experience the same thing. And then at that, you don't know what you want. You say you want one thing, but your actions say another, just because you're scary. You're just scared, but I feel like you can't go out there wanting to look for a mate or a partner or, partnership or however folks people want to look at it these days, without knowing what you want and also being whole. You can't do it. Like, you can't expect that. It's kind of hard to find something when you're not that. That's just my mindset. I would say possibly both. I wish I could meet you somewhere. Nah, I don't know about that, sir. I don't know about that part. Okay, I don't know about that part. I don't know you from nowhere. Um, I don't know what you look like. I don't know any of that. So I understand you shooting your shot, but I don't know you at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that part. So that could be a part of it. Yeah, it's different. I feel like it's different parts to dating, but I feel like at the end of the day, I'd strong suggest, and I talk to my, hey sweetie, I tell my ladies all the time in my group is, you gotta get to a place of knowing what you want and know what you're looking for, and also taking the time to figure out if people are offering that. Like, you can find out what a person is offering if you literally listening to what they're telling you. But a lot of us are really not listening. We just want what we want. We want what we want, and we're expecting it to pop out the sky. No, communication is to find out if they're that person or they have those underlining or foundational things there. Some people just don't have the same foundation you have or mindset you have, which I don't think is a bad thing either. You don't have to be just alike to date. I feel like, that person being different also helps and constantly keeps you growing and constantly keep you stretching. But also the communication to keep you guys together still, just because you got different thought process or how y'all deal with things are different, but the communication will assist with you guys always able to come to an understanding on how to do things. So those things I just learned over time. I was not the best girlfriend or the best wife. I just wasn't. I was horrible because I did not communicate. I'm way better now. Way better now. Thank y'all. Y'all have made me better. Right, I understand. I'm good. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. All is well on my side. How things been for you? How things been for you? If anybody got any questions, you can ask whatever you want to ask. You just put it in a comment and we go from there. You're doing much better. What was going on for you not to be better? For you to say that, it's a story behind it. That's if you want to share it. You don't have to share everything. Since I've been watching your videos. Well, I'm so happy you're feeling better. I'm happy you're feeling better. That you're seeing that you're not by yourself and you're getting educated. You've been inspired, you've been encouraged. That's the whole purpose. I like how down to earth you are. I try to stay humble. You gotta stay humble in a world full of boasters. A lot of guys let just say a lot, guys, like, just say I'm blessed. Well, hey, I know you blessed. Mental health is on the up. Yes, baby. Come on, mental health. Back in school. Yeah, you're back in school. What you're in school for? And still taking care of my boy. Good, 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 good. So you only have one child, if you mean boy. I'm assuming that you're talking about your child. But what you in school for? I'm happy that you're in a better mental space. That's a good thing. Oh, come on now. We need that. We need more of that in our lives. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 I'm happy you're in a better mental space. Just with what you're in school for is also probably what you're learning is also helping you realize what you're going through. I think that's something I'm learning too while I read my books and stuff like that. It's helping me see things in full span. Yeah, it helps. It helps. I would challenge anybody on here to read books. Like, I know that sounds so simple, but I mean read like textbooks. I understand I'm all down for self-help books and stuff like that, but literally read some textbooks that explain how the mind works, explain how you develop habits, explain trauma and things of that thing in nature, because it helps so much. It is therapeutic. It breaks things. Yes, it do. It breaks things down in a big perspective. If as y'all know, I wrote another book, whatever, and I'm in the process of. I'm about to start editing probably in next month. Editing gonna start, but in this new book, I'm talking about how women become free. Okay, and free can, everybody's using the word free very too freely. But this is more of a mental, emotional, spiritual free, and becoming who she should be. Men can read it. I feel like it can be beneficial to men, but this book is very textbookish, if you want to say. I got a lot of resources from articles, and all of that. Because at the end of the day, I want us to understand that you are stuck, or you can't become who you want to be because of your mind and what you hear and how you communicate and all this stuff like that is hindering you. Oh, my first book is Overcoming What Can't Be Cured, Living Beyond Herpes. That's my first book, and y'all can find it on Amazon, or you can go to my website, stdlifecoach.com, and you can purchase it there. I think I got like 6 left, maybe, on hand if y'all want to purchase books. I love the country in your voice. Me too. I love country accents. I don't think I'm country, but I don't know. I'm from Georgia. I'm a peach. You say you are. Okay. You hear it. Y'all hear me. Y'all listen to me so y'all know. Okay, you can hear it. Cool. Hey, how are you, brother? You up in this thing? We're just talking in general, nothing too crazy. I'm from the DMV. Come on now, DMV. Well, are you coming to see me in New York in like 2 weeks? I know DMV is not close to, that close to New York, but I would love to see some of my DMV people. I supposed to came up to Boston. I mean, Maryland, I'm sorry. And I didn't get it calm. I thought you was on Instagram. Not today. I was on Instagram yesterday. And I ain't even see you. Like, they was so dry yesterday. It was crazy. You went up in that thing. I said, let me come to YouTube, because YouTube, they don't never fail me. They never fail me. My Instagram family, they quiet. They're a little nervous about, talking. But my YouTube family, like, yeah, we're going to talk up in this thing. We're going to talk. Work got crazy. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. You got to take care of your family, man. Las Vegas. Were you born in Las Vegas? Where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? As y'all know, I am originally from Decatur, Georgia. Decatur, Georgia. That is from where I'm from. Decatur is where it's greater. That is where I'm from. Okay. All right. All right. We see y'all falling in. Delaware, North Carolina, of course. We love you too. Haha. I love you. I love y'all. I hope y'all know that. YouTube is more personal. I agree. YouTube is way more personal. Nobody knows who you're following. Nobody can see anything that you're doing. Um, yeah, I agree. It is way more personal. Like, because when I put this live on, all the people who knows, people are notified. Okay, I'm from New Jersey but live in North Carolina. Okay, California. Okay, MD in the building. Okay. Okay, look at y'all. We got internationals. Anybody international? Oh, we're born international and just probably stay in the States. What you trying to get down south for? What's down here for you? Why are you trying to come this way? I know a lot of people up north who is moving down. Exactly, unless you have a channel. Correct. Yeah. It is way more personal. I can agree with that. I didn't look at it from that standpoint. So you just changed my perspective. I like to do lives on there so people who are new coming to my page can see that I do lives and they can ask questions. But most people stay in my DM um, for social medias like Facebooks and Instagrams. They be in my DMs. He funny. Get flirty. Girl, I ain't stunned him. I ain't even gonna lie. He can flirt on. I ain't even bothered. I am not moved. He can continue to shoot his shot. I don't know him. I'm just loving his confidence. And hey, you never know. You gotta put yourself out there. You never know what can happen. So I admire you though. You're brave. Hey, I ain't come. I'm telling you, I'm not naturally brave. I just have the. It's just in me. I can say that. Like naturally, I'd be scared. I'd be scared to do stuff, but I don't think about myself. I consider others. I have always been like that. Since I've been little, I always thought about other people, and I will put myself in situations to protect others or help others, or that's just the type of person I always been. I can't imagine doing what you're doing. It's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. I would not suggest everybody get on the platform and do this. You got to have, number one, a heart to do it. You have to be willing to change who you are, not to be offended. You have to be willing to be a very active listener and be aware of what's going on and not to get attached. You can't be attached. Like I have many ladies that I've been working with for a long time. I even had ladies that I became really close to. But over time, you got to learn not to be attached to everybody, or just not be attached. Like you serve, but not on an attached type place. And I understand that everybody's not going to get right, and everybody's not going to um, overcome the stigma. It sucks, but it's a choice. And all you have to do is educate, support, and encourage, and hope that one day they make up in their mind that they can do it. So I just stand from my outside like, hey, you can do it. I want to tell you how to do it. And now you just got to do it on your own. And some people kind of hoping that you can do it for them, and I can't do that. Nobody did it for me. So I can't do it for you. I'm just giving you the tools to do it. And sometimes people need a little bit more assistance with it, but you got to be patient. You got to be really patient. I have people that I don't talk to them for years and they have not changed. And it's sad. It saddens me, but I accepted that, some people are dealing with other things that's going on that they choose not to share, or have mental disorders that, they are aware of or not aware of. Thank God I'm in school a little bit, so I'm able to pick up on some stuff. And I'm like, they got some other things going on, and I can't expect them to function the same way with somebody who's a little bit more level headed. So it's just things you have to learn over time. I just say it's not for everybody. I just say find your lane and master your lane and be the best at it. Um, but herpes activist, being a herpes activist is interesting. It's a lot of us. Everybody move differently. Everybody speak differently. I can truly say I am different. I am very different to any other herpes active you'll ever find. I'm very different. I'm very diligent. I'm very open. I'm very transparent. I come from a place of belief. I am a Christian. If y'all don't know that, I'm a believer. So I come from another standpoint, but I also come from a place of understanding, and not thinking that I ain't seeing, that I have stories to tell and willing to tell it, to relate, and to support and to help, because I'm not going to put myself on a pedestal like I'm better than you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not better than you. I just was able to tap into who made me, and why they made me, and pretty much going back and get people and helping people and letting other people realize like you can get there too. We can get that too. It's just time and effort. You said right, I ain't mad at him. I love me a strong, beautiful queen. LLM. What that mean? What MLM mean? Y'all gotta tell me this stuff, y'all. I am not connected as I used to be. Like, I don't know. Since my birthday, it been this shift for me. I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media. I don't scroll like I used to. I don't watch anything and everything anymore. I used to be heavy on Ratchet TV. I don't watch Ratchet TV anymore. The only thing I watch on TV is cartoons, and probably like something that my mom may have, like Queen Sugar or something. I may watch it with her just to talk about it. But overall, I am a cart. If my TV is on, my TV is on cartoons right now. That's just to wind me down. I'm a big cartoon person. I still learn a lot from the cartoons because it's really lifestyle. But it's just a little bit more kiddie, soft. But other than that, I don't do what I used to do anymore. Like it been a shift. I have learned that faith come by hearing. So I know I can't hear everything. I can't take everything in, because what you take in, you start saying, you start acting on. And I don't want to act upon the things that's going on in this world. We're in a fallen world. It's getting really, really bad out here. People are doing some crazy stuff, not fully because they want to. It's just a lot of people are moving in desperation. People are worshiping. I don't know what. I don't know where everybody headed these days. Everybody's trying to seek for something and they start worshiping all types of stuff to seek it, and you mess around and don't know what you're messing with, and it can make you crazy. I've seen people like lose their brains. Like, who are you now? I have no clue who you are. What are you worshiping? Um, if you want to know where a person headed, figure out what their belief is, and they'll say a lot about the person. And say a lot about a person, and you can listen to people and understand what they believe in. I didn't mean to type. Oh, okay. Back. I'm so glad you're still alive. Cartoons have a dark message. Some do. I do agree. I've been watching cartoons since I was a little bit kid. I'm 30 years old. I have seen all types of cartoons. I have watched them, and I can see the cartoons are really not for children. They're for adults. They really talk about real situations, and things like that. But that's the only thing I will watch. I'm not really a news girl. I don't watch the news. Like I said, I don't really watch reality TV. I don't watch reality TV anymore. I barely even watch like people joking and stuff. Like, you watch on YouTube and people are comedians. I don't even watch a lot of that anymore. I just don't. I just don't. I stop because you got to be careful what you listen to. Right. What's that? Oh, so you're only 23. Okay. So, I mean, y'all are in a different time. It's different. Well, I won't even say it's different. It's just amplified. Like the stuff that we dealt with when we were younger was hidden. It was hidden. Now everything is like, this is what's going on, and accepting or not, or trying to convince you to accept certain things. You say you don't know what that means. What you mean? What mean? I'm possibly the youngest person. I'm here. I'm 20. Oh, you never know. I have many people on here who are like 15, 16, 13, things of that nature. You may not be the youngest. Oh, you're talking about the older one. Oh yeah. Like, you remember Ram and Stimpy, I think that's what it's called. You gotta be careful, because if you listen to cartoons, the negative um attacks on people identity is strong. Like, for example, you're 36. Okay. So like, I watch SpongeBob with my kids, and if you know anything about Squidward is so negative. He literally talked down to them and constantly trying to tear down their confidence. He's constantly trying to tear down their self-esteem. And a lot of cartoons are like that. They're saying negative things to tear you down, and you don't realize that that's what they've been doing the whole time. And you hear kids say stuff to each other because that's what they're listening to all the time. Now, I let my kids watch cartoons, but I'm a strong parent of correcting them and telling them that's not right. I'm a strong believer that you cannot. I'm not a person who, like, I'm so strict, they can't do this, they can't do that. Sorry, your kid's going to be exposed to stuff. I prefer to expose it in front of me so I can correct it, and when you see it, you know it's wrong, than saying, no, you can't do that. So when you see it, deal with it in, real life or reality. You don't know what to do because you've been sheltered from it. I don't believe in sheltering kids. I think that I ain't gonna lie, I think it's the dumbest thing to do, is to shelter children. Now, I do believe you should share things um, based off maturity. Based off maturity. Um, oh my God, that show was a trip. That show was a trip. That show was a trip. Have they realized they stay in a mental hospital all the time? Like, they were always in a them kids were crazy. They had mental disorders. And they would literally break out the mental hospital and, like, literally run rapid in the community and tear stuff up. Like, it was crazy. Like, but if you don't know, you don't know. I know better now. But yeah, them kids have mental disorders, and they would get out and literally run that, like, tear up everything. And that's where they were trying to chase them and catch them and all this stuff, because they were crazy. They were crazy. I don't know what type of mental disorder they had, though. I don't know what that was, because they was off the chain. They were off the chain. Yeah, but no, I was saying about the children side. I was like, I don't believe in telling stuff based off age. I believe it telling based off it maturity and also exposure. My son very aware about sex. He is aware of what his sexual parts are by the real technological or technical name. If he learns something new, I share the correct information. So if your kids come home and they're talking about homosexuality, or they're coming home and they're talking about sex and all this other stuff, go ahead and talk about it. They already heard about it. You might as well correct what they heard. Because at the end of the day, you do not want them to believe what they heard was correct. But if you don't give them the correct information, they're going to take in whatever they heard. So I constantly, my son tell me something he heard at school or anything like that, or if we were watching TV, I'll ask him, or we'll listen to a song, I ask him, do you know what that means? And he'd say no. If he say no, I don't say anything about it, because like, well, he's not aware of what it is, so I'm not going to expose him to something that he doesn't even see a need to know yet. And then he'll say, well, what is it, mom? I was like, well, if you are, when you get older, I'll tell you. But that's what I said. I do stuff based off exposure, and I do stuff based off maturity. I don't care about age. He's only 9, but he knows a lot. He's very mature for his age. So that's just because I choose to share information with him. Right, that's the only way they're gonna learn. Right. I think we're in a time where people just like, well, you should know better. If I was raised in a time that you should just know better, you should know better. You ain't know better. If you don't teach a person, they're gonna learn it somewhere else. And the question is, if they're gonna learn it correctly. Are they gonna learn it correctly? And you want people to learn things, children, people, adults, young adults, to learn correctly. And a lot of us are kind of messed up in the head. It doesn't matter how, like 20 all the way to, 40 plus, are kind of like messed up if you didn't get the proper education on things, and you go out and talk to your friends who ain't educated too, or only know a little truth and you got a little false. Now you're living your life based off a false truth, and you think you're doing something right and you're really not. And then when you get the consequences behind it, you're mad because you're like, well, my friend told me. Well, your friend is wrong. Your friend is wrong. So it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Word of mouth is very powerful, but word of mouth has to be correct information too. It has to be correct information. He said, preach. Anybody got any more questions, concerns? We kind of like went off on a tangent. Any other questions, guys? Anything else, y'all? I kind of like dazed off. I was thinking about something. How long did it take you to accept your status? Really, I can't tell you how long, truthfully. Um, I wouldn't say how long did it take me to accept my status. How long did I get to I would say it. Okay, I'm gonna change it a little bit. I understand your question, but I kind of like, my mindset is not the same as some people when it comes to herpes. Um, right away out the gate after I got my diagnosis, I made the decision to not live the stigma. So I would say immediately I made a decision to not be what identified with herpes. Now, the effects of my diagnosis took me a couple of years to deal with, even into my marriage. It took me a minute because I made a decision, but I didn't know how to walk out that decision that I made because it wasn't a template. It wasn't a way to deal with it. I wasn't aware of how to change how I view myself. And I also viewed myself a certain way anyway. So it struggled because it's like, well, you're not really changing how I felt about myself. It kind of amplified it. So I really had to take the time to learn how to build my confidence and build my self-esteem and all of that stuff. And that stuff don't happen overnight. So it took me some time with that, and also dealing with my reality, and also dealing with the decisions I have made in the process because of my lack of who I was or who I thought I was. So I won't say the status in general. I would just say I know I made a decision coming out the gate that I was not going to allow the stigma to keep me from living my life, which I didn't. I had sexual partners. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've been single. I have done have children. I've done all that because I made up my mind that the stigma alone was not going to keep me from living the life I want to live. But I kind of wish I would have said I make a decision to not allow the stigma to for me to overcome the stigma, but also for it not to change my identity. But my whole thing is herpes wasn't the reason my identity was the way it was. My reason for that, my identity be kind of shaky or even put me in a predicament to get herpes is because of some things that I dealt with in my past that was not fully under my control, being exposed to and things of that nature. So it made kind of herpes kind of open my eyes to things that were going on with me that I didn't know was there, or I knew was there, but I just needed to deal with finally, and that took a couple of years to do. Yes, sweetie. What do he want? What is it? Let me see.
You gonna burn that up?
No, baby. Why you let him burn it up?
No, I didn't know.
Baby, you know he can't use the microwave without anybody assisting.
I needed to put the whole bowl in the trash.
You don't throw a whole bowl away. If it was stuck, all you do is put water in it.
I did that, it was still stuck.
No, you put water in it and you just let it sit. Why are you walking like that? You hurt your leg?
My back hurt. That's why I'm gonna lay down.
That's fine. What's wrong? If your back hurt, you need to drink some water. Okay, you're a Wonder Woman. Some people don't want to participate in their own change. Your honesty is such an inspiration. Yeah, you're right, brother. You are so correct. Like, people don't have to understand that you have to participate in your own. You want this? You want one? Okay, you're gonna have to put your Takis up. And you don't even need all those Takis, truthfully. I would say have a couple of Takis and have this. And those Takis, you taste them, they stale. You don't care, do you? Okay.
I want some more.
No, you don't need to, because you don't even never eat all of it. Go on that side and eat it. You mad about that? Are you mad about that?
Are you mad?
Are you mad? You're so okay. You can say that you're mad. But I know you. You do not eat the whole thing. Go eat that. You never eat the whole thing. I know you better than you know yourself. If you want something else, I'll give it to you after you eat that. Prove to me that you're going to eat that, and I'll make a decision to give you another one. Hey! Hayden, you don't eat all those Takis.
Yeah, a couple.
Just a couple Takis and put the rest of them back in the bag.
Oh, that hurt.
Huh? You was that? You fell outside? Huh?
Yep.
I know you fell.
Huh?
I could tell because you wasn't.
See?
What's wrong?
When I fell because he broke my ankles.
Oh, she shook you. And you fell on the floor. Oh, okay. Is your hand swollen?
It was black at first, but it was dirty at first, and then I washed my hands.
Oh, okay. Y'all got any more questions? You got boogers in your nose.
Why are you digging in it on the live?
What?
That's disgusting. You trying to show that in the whole world? No, I wouldn't like that. That's not cool, Molly. Not cool, everybody. Not cool.
Yeah, people are looking for truth. But my whole thing is, you got to understand, this is my belief system. Nobody got to believe me, but I feel like the only truth that you can get is through Jesus Christ. I don't know about nobody else. You ain't have to argue with me. We don't have to agree. We ain't got to go back and forth. I ain't gonna lie. It's no point at this point of going back and forth, but that's just my belief. And if you continue to look for something and it doesn't feel you, that means that thing that you're looking for is not it. And I will say that so many times, like some people feel so empty. When my hosts are even with seeking Jesus Christ, you have to participate, and you're gonna have to do the work, and you have to read, and you have to seek, and you have to listen to it. They just don't do it just for doing one thing. You have to participate. My mom's gonna help you.
Whoever's listening to this, my mom is a doctor. She can help you.
Get your hand out.
I mean you. It says you wonderful.
Eat your food. Junior, you didn't clean up your mess. You got food everywhere. Cool, yeah. But everybody got their way. Everybody got their way. And I'm not a person to knock anybody's way. I'm just going to share my way. Because it works for me. And y'all see where I am. I am a product of what I believe in. So I can tell y'all, if you see me, you know it works. And that's pretty much it. It wasn't easy, though. It's not easy. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It requires participation, worship, studying, praying, meditation, whatever. It takes all of that for anything you believe in. You can't expect it just to believe in it and that's it. You got to participate in it to see it manifest into your life or work in your life. Let me have water. Make sure you get a napkin. Your hands are sticky. Sit down and finish eating. Are you eating the rest of those Takis? Mm-hmm. Okay. Put the other Takis up. Roll them. That's the reason why they're stale.
I did never roll them. Huh?
Because you never roll them. You got air to them.
What's that air to them?
Air to them. Made them stale. That's why they be in the sealed bag to keep them fresh. Anybody got any questions? Any more questions or concerns? Questions, concerns? Slow up, baby, with that eating. Because I see you do that all the time. You be eating too fast. You call your dad tomorrow. Huh?
Okay. I was saying, oh my God, this mama hurt.
You get in your bed and lay down? It's because you threw your spine off. I may have to. Or y'all was out there playing basketball. Stop doing that. I told you to get a napkin and wipe your hands. Any other questions, guys? My kid will get me sidetracked because he'll start talking. I said, hey, will you be touring in 2020? Absolutely. Way more than what I'm doing now. This year, the goal was to go to 7 cities. But like, if anybody knew, my grandma passed away in the beginning of the year, so I canceled a whole lot. And that's why I kept New York and I kept, I kept New York and I kept Houston. That's why, I want y'all to buy these tickets because I almost canceled the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was so close of canceling the whole thing and you know what? I ain't going nowhere. But I just knew so many people wanted me to come somewhere. So if you're in the New York area or the Houston area, make sure you come. If you ain't even in the area, you can still come. You can still come. Because the meet and greet is on Saturday from 12 to 2. And we'll be at a private home. The one in New York, it's on the outskirts of Jersey City because I had to find a condominium that wasn't trying to break the bank. So we'll be there. So if you're in the Jersey area, this is a great opportunity because I'm right at the cuff. And it's still on the public transportation. So you're in New York for 1 day. No, I'm in New York for 3 days. 2 days. So I come in Friday. When I come in Friday, I'm doing one-on-one sessions with individuals on Fridays who have bought a ticket. And then, so you have the options of getting tickets for both events for the meet and greet and the 30-minute session, private session. And then on Saturday, we have the private session. I mean, on Saturday we had a private. Well, I mean, Saturday we had a meet and greet. Mm. Yep. And I'll be out. I'll be out on Sunday. The same thing in Houston. Same layout in Houston. But I'm going to rent out a whole house for Houston. The one in Jersey City is just a condominium. So that is that, y'all. That is that. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets for that. You can go to my website for that, www.stdlifecoach.com, and look for the Overcoming Gathering tour. Well, my goal is to travel more next year for sure. I want to travel so much more. So much more. Because like Cali want me to come out that way, and other countries and things like that. I really want to travel more. Travel way more to do things. Why are you looking at me like that? Huh?
Not fair.
Who said you wasn't going?
Oh.
See, that's an assumption.
Because you always go to you travel a lot.
I don't travel a lot. Have I traveled that much this year? I went to Jamaica. Then I'll be going to New York and Houston. That's the only 3 places I went. That's all I went this year. I ain't going nowhere else.
You're not going nowhere else?
That far I know. This how are you Hey, are you turning any of your content into MP3s? I thought about it, but I didn't think about it. There's some content that I do have I'm going to repurpose very soon. Like create packages for certain things, and then add some more stuff to it. Make sure you wipe your hands or wash your hands, because that talky stuff, you mess around getting your eye burned. Make sure you wash your hands when you're done with soap. But yeah, my goal is to repackage a lot of information that I have put out and add to it. And create courses and things like that for you guys. Yep. Oh, God. Well, I did do a book fair last year. I didn't do as much. Like I said, I didn't do that much this year pertaining to book fairs or anything like that. I didn't push my book like that this year. It was really just exposure. People knowing that I exist. People knowing that I'm available. Just marketing myself. That was my biggest thing this year. Plus, I have a new book that's coming out. That's going to kind of shift my market, because I'm still doing herpes. But I also need to go into different places to find individuals who need it. So I'm going in from another route, where I'm going in to help people pretty much become free, period. But also assist them with finding people who may just have that. The reason why they're struggling with stuff is because of herpes, or they're struggling with stuff because of trauma. So I'm still doing what I do best, but I'm shifting a tad. So this new book is going to do that. And I have another herpes book coming up too. As well. It's more just an informational book. So I got stuff in the works. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Just everything is panning itself out. But I do have a goal of doing more book fairs and stuff like that soon, as I get these other books put out. Because I don't want to lose a market just because everybody don't have herpes. So, or they don't want to say they do anyway. So, but I can assist them in another way. Any other questions, guys? We're coming up on an hour. Thank you for everybody who came on with me and talked, to ask questions. Hey, and look. You remember this?
Yeah.
It's yours. Go take that in your room.
This works?
Hmm.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You could put it on your waist. You could put it around your neck. It's up to you. Don't frown on your face up here. Take this.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't put that on your head like that.
Ooh.
Hey, and water bottle and that napkin, son. Clean your area.
Okay. Did everybody hear me?
So are you going to be here on Fridays? When I come to New York, I will be there Friday. That's why I have the private 30-minute session on Friday and then the meet and greet on Saturday. So I'm coming in Friday morning. I will be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I will be there super early. Super, super early. Which I need to start working on my logistics because that's popping up on me quickly. So, but yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Every Friday. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. That is the goal from this point is to be with you guys every Friday. When are you coming back to North Carolina? I don't know. I had a meet and greet in North Carolina. Yeah, that was South Carolina. Because I had went to Myrtle Beach with my children and I did a thing. I was supposed to came to North Carolina, but my grandma died that week. That I was supposed to came and I canceled it. But guys, I don't mind coming places. This question is, are you gonna show up? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I came to Myrtle Beach, but you probably just didn't. You probably wasn't following me then. I came to Myrtle Beach in April. Yeah, March. In March, beginning of April. If you wasn't following me then, you wouldn't know. Oh, you turned 20 in April. Oh, okay, cool beans. My son turned 9. His birthday's on the 6th. So we go on the trip every year for his birthday. Yep, April, baby. But no, my biggest thing is I don't mind traveling. The question is, are you going to show up? That's the thing. We went to Myrtle Beach. We stayed at a resort. It was nice because they had an inside pool and all that stuff. Because it was freezing. It was too cold. For when I did the meet and greet, I had one young lady came and she traveled in, and me and her just talked. It was great. She said, "I'm sorry to hear about your grandmother. You have my condolence prayers. I know it's hard trying to juggle and deal with stuff. Well, I'm in a better place now. Like, thank you, but I'm in such a better place now. Like, to me, she don't feel dead. She just feel like she's just not at the house. Like, I don't have this lingering. Me and my grandma was close. I was able to take care of her for 2 years. So me and my girl was close. I told her a lot of stuff. She don't told me a lot of stuff. So when she passed, it was more of a peace thing. I literally watched my grandma die. Literally, I went in a room and she was dead. Like, she died at home. So I was able to experience all of that, her transitioning and all of that, where she went from fully alive, talking to not talking to gurgling. Like, I watched the whole thing. So I have more peace than many. It was just more of dealing with the fact that I didn't have to care for her anymore. That took me some time, but now I just know she ain't here anymore. I live in her room now, and I don't. I mean, it's good. I mean, my grandma will always want me to do what I'm doing now and do it better. That's just my grandma. She supported me in that. I miss her still, but I just know she's in a better place. She was in a lot of pain. Any other questions, y'all? But no, it's the biggest thing. I will travel wherever. It's just y'all gotta show up. That's it. Y'all have to show up. I mean, purchasing tickets and things of that nature, um, to confirm that y'all coming. That's really what the ticket purchasing is about. It's for you to secure that you're coming. And I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really cover half of what I do for y'all. I pay for a lot of the stuff out of my pocket because I love y'all and I never want cost to be a reason why you can't attend something or anything like that. So I do make my ticket prices fairly affordable, um, because I don't want that to be an issue for you guys to come somewhere. But you're saying that also secure me that, okay, I need to come because so many people are making a sacrifice or making an investment for me to travel there and do the logistics. It's I love what you do. Keep it up. I will. Absolutely. I will. I love what I do. I really do. I love what I do. I love y'all dearly. Y'all, I don't think y'all even understand how much I love y'all. I really do. From a person who understands it, I think that makes it even more important to me because I'm in y'all shoes. I know your thoughts. I know your feelings. I know your struggles. I think if I was somebody who was just like, oh, I seen a need and I'm just giving a need, I wouldn't be so attached. But I'm very attached because I am you. Like I have it too. I'm not talking from a place that don't have it. I'm talking from a place of having it, and having outbreaks and having struggles and being rejected and dealing with the shame and dealing with. I'm there. So my connection to it and my passion for it is way deeper than some others. It's different. It's different. Any more questions, comments, concerns before we close this thing out? I have enjoyed my time with you guys. I think we had some really good conversation tonight. Oh, I want to share this with you guys. I don't typically do this, but they got this new thing on YouTube where if you want to like donate something, like just say we're in the live and you want to like give me money or something, like look, I'm not telling you y'all have to, but that's an option if y'all ever wanted to kind of like share or y'all want to give, y'all can do that, okay? I don't know how I fully work on y'all side, but I don't have people do it. I'm like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Um, because whatever, I ain't gonna lie, whatever I get in this business, I put it back in the business in so many different ways of trying to make sure I have things to give to you guys and investing in myself and all types of stuff to better serve us as a community. Y'all just don't know how much like back in the door things that I'm trying to do, talking to people. I just talked to a close cousin of mine who worked for some people that I want to work with. I've made some really like good connections over the last year of people that I know I will need within the next couple of months to help me launch some stuff that is going to change our community for the better. Um, and I just tell y'all, please support it. Like, please support it if you know any, just not just me, but any other herpes activists who are, really trying to do something and help our community. Support them. Like, really support them because y'all don't understand how many of us are, like, a lot of people are struggling with if they should still keep doing it. I won't say that. I ain't going nowhere. But, some people, and I don't have moments where I'm like, I don't think I want to do this no more. I got all this education. I can go do something else and get paid really much, 10 times better, all this other stuff. But in the end of the day, I want you guys to support the activists out here because, this ain't paying everybody bills, type thing. I'm blessed enough to say, I'm being taken care of. And it's increasing more and more and more that my passion is taking care of me. But some people is not doing that. And it caused them to not even want to do it anymore because it's like I'm putting all this stuff out, I'm doing all this work, and I'm not being compensated. And I feel like my compensation is, yeah, it's financial, monetary, but also just for you to know that you're in a better space mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's good for me, and I feel like God make sure I'm taken care of monetarily, because I am making sure you guys are in good places. So it's all perspective, but I just say make sure you support people or check on people, reach out to your activists and make sure they're okay. And, if you see a shift in them or something's going on, a DM won't hurt. Like, hey, how you doing? I hope you all is well, Haven't seen you in a while because so many people are going through so much stuff and we go through stuff too. It may not pertain to this stigma, but I mean to the status, but we'll be struggling too with personal things. And we would love for somebody to check on us as much as we check on y'all. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any home remedies on me and shedding? The only thing that you can do for shedding is truthfully take, like, I'm gonna say this, quote unquote, olive leaf extract assists with shedding. If you want to buy that, you can go to bit/I have it Belize Spivey all caps, and I have it in my Amazon store. You can buy it and then mail it right to your house. It's a pill form. And you take it every day to assist with your shedding. As we know, shedding is when the virus is active and you're not aware of it. I'll tell you the 2 times for sure that you're shedding is before your outbreak and after your outbreak. I just did a video on sex and outbreaks. So I would really suggest all of you guys, even if you're not having sex right now or not scared to have sex or celibate, it doesn't matter. Education is key. So go over there and watch that video because it's going to also, kind of give you some comfort on what you can do or how can you get around that. Pain and growing and tingling signs of shedding, right? No, you're having an outbreak. That's not shedding. You don't know you're shedding. You're having a physical outbreak. I will tell you, if you're having all that, I need you to start your treatment ASAP. Start treatment as soon as you feel itching, burning, tingling, pain, and growing. That's probably your lymph nodes swelling up. You need to start your treatment so you can cut down your healing time. If you let that continue to fester, it's going to take longer for it to heal. Guys, it's always best as soon as you feel a symptom to get on it. And that's for anything that you go through medically. As soon as you feel symptoms, something that's lasting for a couple of days, like I'll say, the first 2 days, you're not quite sure. But after it hit about that second, third day, and you're feeling like, okay, it ain't getting better, it's getting worse, you need to start treatment. If you feel something that's out the norm and it's lasting more than 2 days, you need to go to the ER. You need to go to the doctor. Because everything early treatment is good. I have no insurance to get Valtrex. Then you can't use Valtrex, sweetie. Valtrex is not required. You have natural remedies. There's so many natural remedies you can use. Go to my website. Go to my video. I did a video on outbreaks and products you can use pertaining to that. I have, like I said, I got the outbreak kit. You can try the outbreak kit and see some of the products that I created for you guys in there. So I have 3 products in there. I have itch be gone, which is a spray that I created. You can spray onto yourself to remove the itching sensation. I also created a speed me up that is a topical cream that you can apply onto the outbreak if it's oral or genital or other areas of your body. Nothing's ingested, nothing inserted. And then the last one, well, except the tea. And I give you a tea that relax your body because a lot of us is on a lot of stress and a lot of pain. So I came up with some products that is the truth. Like some teas that's the truth, that is very relaxing, calm you down, also reduce pain in your body, inflammation in your body. So those are the 3 products that I came up with. So that's Relax Me Tea, that's Speed Me Up, Tropical Cream, and Itch Be Gone Spray. So those are the 3 products that I have created for you guys, and I'm looking to create some other things for you guys as well. But those are the 3 things that I'm like, okay, I keep hearing everybody they needed something for these things to help you speed it up. And also these products are good things. You can still take your acyclovir, you can still do your Valtrex, you can still take your supplements. These are things that are just assisting you to speed up healing process. And then also in the kit that you're getting personal note, where I will write you a personal note, something of encouragement. You get a resource card. You get a journal, which I created a journal. Ooh, that journal is the truth, y'all. I'll be selling the journal individually coming next week. Yeah. You say, yeah, that good old coconut oil tea tree oil. What? The truth, okay? It does the job. And I'm going to tell y'all, everything don't work for everybody. So it's all about what works for you. Okay, so you do all of those things. Okay, you're in a good stance, but just know, just because you take all that stuff, it's not going to keep you from having an outbreak. It's about learning to manage your outbreak. And go back to the outbreak series, y'all. We're in the midst of our outbreak series. We are 8 videos in, 9 videos come next week. The 9th video will be on Thursday. I'm going to have just a random video on Tuesday, just talking about a just random topic on Tuesday. But Thursday will be the last day for the Outbreak series. Well, make sure y'all go back because I literally talked about a lot of that stuff. And you got to understand, it doesn't matter what you take. It's no cure for this. No physical cure for it. These supplements that you're taking or anything that you're taking is to assist you. But assisting also means that you're doing other things to learn what's causing it. And a lot of you guys have no clue why you keep having outbreaks. But that journal, it'll get your life right. It'll get your life right. Yeah. But don't feel just because you don't have insurance, not a reason for you not to have what you need. And if anybody's like, what's lysine? What's all this stuff? Y'all can go to my, if you're looking to purchase that stuff, you can go to the bit/I have it Belize Spivey. That's all name brand products that I put all together so you guys don't have to go across the globe looking for it. I'm not gonna lie. Going on Google, going somewhere and trying to find all that stuff is really hard. Do the tea tree oil burn when you put it on your skin? You have to use coconut oil. You have to use a barrier. So coconut oil, olive oil. Coconut oil is the best because coconut oil also helps like reduce itching and things like that. But you have to use coconut oil. If it burns, you just need to use more of the coconut oil. As we know, essential oils aren't supposed to go directly on your skin regardless because it can burn the skin. Especially if it's a real essential oil. I ain't talking about like in a dark bottle. If it's just on the shelf, that is not a real, that's not real tea tree oil or any oils. You need it in a darker color bottle. But I believe in coconut oil. Come on now. I do too, y'all. My phone is about to die. But I want to say this last thing and we're going to jump off because I don't want this to die on us. Make sure, you go and look at an Outbreak series. I have so many things on there. The Disclosure series that I just recently did like a couple of weeks ago. Make sure you look on there. Make sure you go to my website, www.stdlifecoach, as well to reach out to me for anything, guys. Anything you need, you can ask questions through there. I also have a frequently asked questions section in there and all of that. Love you, doll. I love you too, sweetie. So I'm here to serve y'all. And we'll be talking soon. I love you and see y'all on Tuesday. Bye.